what's up? Today we're going to be doing balayage, and I've never done it before. She's done it on my hair before, and it turned out really good though. So we're hoping for the best, but we're just kind of going to go for it and see what happens. Okay.
So usually I'm the one doing hair and highlights and everything, and I'm pretty good at the balayage. But I don't want to try to do it to my own head, so I am recruiting Brittnay to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and mix up my bleach powder with my 30 developer. I didn't want a 40 just because that's a little bit too strong. And then it won't be like everyone else does. I'm kind of doing a mix between foil, highlights, and balayage just to get the effect that I want. I like to experiment with my own hair. That way I know what to do on other people's hair.
Oh yeah, and she has this balayage board. So that's freaking awesome. That's going to be super helpful.
It's hard to hold the hair in place without something hard to paint onto, since the technique is pretty much just hair painting in whatever way the client wants.
I think, like, even if it turns out like a little bit funny, it should be pretty easy to fix, I would think.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that can really go wrong would be like the line where it starts looking bad, and then it'd be annoying to fix, but it'd be fixable.
So I don't want it like halfway up. I want to start them low and have it look like my ends were highlighted way before it grew out.
Okay.
You know, just so that way, like when my hair's down and curly, I have natural curly hair, that it'll kind of just like blend in at the ends. But so that way you don't have a harsh line. Once you get the section of hair on, you kind of want to go up a little bit with the brush just to blend it into the dark stuff. I'll show you the consistency I have going on here. It's like sour cream, a little bit thicker. You can put the foil right on the board. And then, you know, once we get the piece of hair, like say, you know, weave in and out, grab the hairs that you weave, put the board under it, and then do your painting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when you first put it on, start at the ends and work your way up.
Okay.
And the bleach doesn't have to go all the way up to the exact same spot. Like on each, like on the board right now, does it look like a bunch of lines of hair?
Yeah.
Each one can like have a different
ending?
Yeah, like amount of bleach. But then just remember to soften it where it's ending.
Okay. Well, that's kind of crappy.
First one in. But like each person like has a different way of doing it. Like some people, they don't use foils and they just literally take a big glob and like paint it onto like V or triangle sections of the hair and then just all let it sit on each other. So like all of the hair is being done, but I just wanted mine to have a little extra flair.
So that all of it's being done?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said? They paint it on so that all the hair is being done?
Yeah, like when I went and did the one girls, we didn't use foils and we didn't like skip layers. Like it was all of her hair painted with bleach into like these V sections with random little highlights thrown in. And it turned out really pretty.
See that stain right there? That's not coming out. This is 409, all right? Now check this out. All over it, right? Look at that. Nothing. Watch this. This is crazy. This is just a banana split hybrid. Ordinary marijuana, all right? I mean, there's
I was
crystals
going to
all
say,
over
did
it.
you just say banana split hybrid?
Watch what happens when you add. But right now, it's not a big deal to me anymore. And
You dick.
What was that?
Well, it was like clickbait. He said, oh, this is how you use marijuana to get rid of a stain. Like, no way. So, of course, I click on it just to see what he's doing. And all he did was smoke a bowl and be like, oh, see, the stain doesn't even bother me anymore.
What the fuck? Okay. How do I keep these out of the way?
Okay, clips. I have tons of clips in the basket. This one looks like a weird mechanical raptor finger. And so now, if you go like this, really thinly, and like pull up a layer, you can clip that up with it, and then here's your next layer of highlights. You know what I mean? I don't know if I got a straight line, but like each layer, like, okay, say this first one, you only went up like that high from the bottoms. This one, you can go up like a little higher, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, when you make them uneven, that's when you get more of the like grown out effect.
Right. That's what I mean, like they look a lot more natural than like highlights.
Yeah.
Even though they're like, you know, not natural.
Right. You know, these Snapchat filters lately have been making me feel like I need eyelash extensions, a septum ring, balayage hair, because I keep putting these filters on and I'm like, damn. You know?
I know. I've been seeing a bunch of stuff about eyelash extensions and I'm like, I wonder if they really are that good, you know?
Well, I saw this one girl said that was like her worst regret is eyelash extensions because it looked like she had dead spiders on her eyelids.
Oh,
and I'm like,
done wrong.
Yeah, you went to the wrong person. Every time I see a cat meme, I want to send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like them.
So I've been watching the time, and you never want to leave bleach in for too long. So we might have to like do one more in the back, and then after that, just do like the sides for now, and then we'll have to come back again and like do more because the first ones we put in, it's already been like 25 minutes.
Oh shit. I know that's my problem with doing hair is I'm very like slow at doing hair.
I used to be slow too, but I do it so often that, you know, you just get faster the more you do it.
Yeah, because that's what it is I'm just like nervous and, you know, don't know what I'm doing.
But that's fine because I'm happy to have anything. I just wanted to change. Like, all I was going to do at first is just go over and relight in the few highlights I have on each side. So, like, to be able to have more, I'm excited. Oh, and the reason, you guys, that I have my top layers in a bun is because my top layers are shorter than all the rest of this stuff. So I figure I'll wait and see how it looks because I think that once the top layers are laying on it, the highlights will still show through really nicely since it is layered. I didn't think we had to put any on top, but you know, maybe we'll make a second video when we go back through and do more. Maybe we'll put some in the top layers. Or maybe I'll do some blue. I do have some blue and I've been wanting to use it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It washes out. It's not permanent. But, I mean, that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's always fun to do stuff like that. Especially when it washes out. Because then you don't have to worry about, like, if you don't like it or whatever.
Yeah.
When I had that blue in my blonde hair, though, oh my god, it was supposed to wash out, and it didn't. It fucking stayed forever.
Oh, no.
One time, I used that chalk stuff, you know? That hair chalk. And Jess told me, oh, you gotta put, like, a lot of hairspray in your hair and then use it, because then it'll stick in your hair better. But my hair was bleach blonde. It dyed my hair red.
Yeah, you don't use hairspray.
Yeah, I was pissed. My hair, it was supposed to wash out after one wash. And it dyed my hair red for like 3 months. I'm not even kidding.
Well, you're lucky, I mean, it worked because you're not supposed to dye your hair with products in it because the products make a layer over your hair.
Well, it's not even dye, it's like chalk that you just, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
It's literally like you get it at like
hair chalk.
You can get it at like Rite Aid. And it just goes, it's for like little kids. So I did not think that I had to worry about it.
Right.
Okay, so we got all the highlights in that we're going to do tonight. So hopefully it turns out good.
It's not very many because my hair is long and thick, but we don't want it to sit in too long and damage my hair, so we'll do more.
Do you think it is gonna look weird because it's gonna be just your middle layer, or do you think that'll make it work out better?
I have a lot of layers, so I think what's gonna happen is when I pull the top down, it's all just gonna like blend. You'll see.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Alright. We'll go see. I'm so nervous. Alright, Jill's about to wash her hair out.
Let me show you this one that's not fallen out. We haven't looked at this one yet. Sorry, it's hard to get in the mirror. Okay.
We might have to tone it. It looks a little uneven.
But this one, I'm just pulling out. That one looks good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The part where it meets your brown hair, it looks like it'll come out pretty good too.
Sweet.
Alright. Okay guys, so while I'm editing this, I realized that I did not get the greatest shot of her hair when it was all done. It was still wet and it was like a little bit dark, so you can't really tell that great in the video. But if you look close, you can kind of tell. Basically what happened was the bottom layers that I did turned like a light brown, and then the top layers were like blonde. So it kind of like had this really, it has like this really natural look to it. It turned out really pretty. Angelica's happy with it. We might go in and add some more layers eventually. If so, you know, I'll upload that video, and thanks for watching.